Julie Hornock with United in Autism, and today we are starting a game that I'm excited about because I think that we need a little break and we need to kind of laugh at our lives at sometimes. And also, there are so many things in our lives that are so ridiculous. I don't think that people in the real world even would believe it. So we are going to play a game called Two Autism Truths and a Lie. So we're going to share two truths and one lie and guess each other's lies, and you get to guess too for the opportunity to win a prize. So I am excited. I have today Deidre Doris. Hey, Deidre.
Hi.
Y'all, Deidre is one of my favorite people. I just love her. She is an autism mom. She is a speech language pathologist. She writes also. She's been on the Today Parents. She's been on The Mighty, and she has several books, but the one we're talking about today is Artie is Awesome. And this is such a sweet book to explain autism to other kids, and I love it. I think any child or sibling would benefit from reading it. Any classroom would benefit from reading it. And she has offered to do a giveaway today for this book. So we'll do that. If you can guess which one is the lie, you get to enter in the drawing. So, all right. Do you want to guess mine first, Deidre?
I will.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm going to give you two truths and a lie, and you have to guess. And they're not in any particular order, okay?
Okay.
All right. So my first one, at one point, we had 9 extra locks on our doors to keep my daughter inside the house. That's the first one.
Okay.
Second one is, you know that saying swinging from the chandeliers, like, yeah, my daughter literally swung from a chandelier and crashed it to the ground.
Nice.
So the third one is, and this one's more about me, but I once took all of my autism angst and frustration out on a Verizon rep over the phone after being on for a few hours, and I think my final statement before I hung up was, this is why normal people bomb buildings.
I hope that's true.
All right, so we have the 3 things. Which one do you think is a lie?
Well, I will say that we've also got alarms and locks on our doors, so I'm going to say that is true. I hope the Verizon one is true, so I'm going to say swinging from a chandelier was a lie.
No.
Oh,
You got it. Okay, so just to tell you, the Verizon thing is true. Like for a great period of time, I was fighting with Verizon about a contract, and they would infuriate me. And hours later, after on the phone, I just went ballistic on them. Like, I mean, I know I should be mortified. That was a threat. They should have called the cops. But sometimes we just have to take out our steam on the poor Verizon rep. So that was not it. And Lizzie actually did swing on a chandelier. She had gotten on top of my bed, and she jumped up and grabbed it and tried to swing, like she must have seen it on a television show, and it came crashing to the ground, and she felt awful. And you know, it turned out well because she wasn't hurt. So, and then we did have some locks, but we did not have 9. We had just maybe 1 or 2 extra locks at Pi, and then she was only a runner for a couple years. So after that, we didn't need it. But good guess. Now I'm excited. I get to guess yours. So this is so fun.
okay. So in no particular order, the first one, I recently had to retrieve my son from the baptistry at church because about once a month, they so nicely fill up a little swimming pool and then invite people to come forward.
Okay.
So that's one.
Okay.
2, this one's about me. I was publicly shamed for riding an escalator with my kid in a bookstore. And number 3, we were detained at Disney World because a cast member thought we were kidnapping our son.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so hard. Those are all feel like they could be true. So I know our kids are completely drawn to water. And I'm going to say that one's true. And I feel like I saw a story you did for the Mighty about Disney World. So I'm going to say that one's true. So the other one, I'm going to say is false.
So I did write a story about Disney, and we were actually detained because he was having a meltdown. And he was 3, and he didn't have an official autism diagnosis yet. But like when he was done, you know? So he's strapped in the stroller, and here I am, like anxious and sweaty and trying to get out of there really fast, and we look suspicious. So a cast member stopped us and, hey buddy, what's going on? And I'm like, Susan, you're just making this worse. Let us go. But then I looked back and realized how suspicious we looked. So really, she was just trying to make sure my kid was safe. But yeah, so that one is true.
Okay.
I also did go off on a bookstore personnel person for yelling at me for riding the escalator with Colin. That was my moment that I should not be proud of, but
yeah. Hey, we're both sharing them this time.
Right. So he enjoyed riding, and his brother got to look at books, and he was with grandma, and I had Colin, and we would go up and down and up and down, and he was having fun. And then I heard, ma'am, and I turn around, and the whole bookstore, like 30 or 40 people waiting in line to check out, they're just staring. And she told me that we could not play on the escalator. And I said, well, he has autism. I can't really stop him. And she said, oh, yes, you can.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, that happened. So the other one was the lie. I have not actually had to save him from the water yet at church, but he has a temper. So,
well, that is so something that my daughter would have done. That was a really good lie. You did so good.
Yeah, I'm a really good liar.
I'm impressed with your ability to lie.
Yeah, he does every time he sees that water. He's going up and he looks at me like, what are you going to do? And he has made a mistake. But I have not had to pull him out of the waters of baptism yet. So.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, well, thank you for taking the time to do this. I cannot believe neither of us guessed correctly. I mean, we go through some crazy stuff. So we're going to do an episode of this, 2 Autism Truths and a Lie, every single week. At home, if you guessed at least one of them right, you can comment below on the United in Autism page at United in Autism. Make sure to like the page and comment below this video, and you will be entered in a drawing to win Artie is Awesome. And also I'm going to put and tag Deidre's pages as well. So thank you so much for joining us. I always love talking to you. We'll see you soon.
Me too.
All right.
Thank you so much.